What's going on, guys? It's Alex. Today we're going to be unboxing the Spigen Neo Hybrid Champagne Gold case for the Galaxy S4, and we're doing a comparison between the spec Ultra Grip case against the Spigen one. This was $20 on Amazon when it cost $30 on the Spigen website, so I will link that in the description so you can get 10 bucks off, assuming it is completely authentic. I've already removed all stickers, and let's get into it. Here is the box for it. It comes in a nice, like, hard plastic case where you can see the entire case. So I'm gonna peel off the back here. This is kind of hard with one hand. There we go. Here are the jelly bean buttons, and I believe that is a thing about a card that shows the authenticity of the case. Here's a little how to install the case, and here's the actual case itself. It's got a really slim feel. I wasn't expecting it to be this light, but that's because the phone isn't in the case yet. As you can see, it's the Champagne Gold Edition. So let's fit this into the phone. So after a couple solid minutes of looking at the box and the instructions and looking at the case and the phone, I managed to get the Neo Hybrid onto the phone. And let me just say right off the bat, this looks completely sexy. I love the way it looks, love the way it feels. The Champagne Gold just adds so much like class to the phone. It used to look like a toy, especially in this white glossy case. But now I am a man in the world of phones with my Spigen Neo Hybrid matte black on the back and gold frame on the edge. So that is wonderful. It looks great. Now let's do a quick comparison between the spec case, the grip, and the Neo Hybrid. So I've had this for exactly 6 months to the date, which is interesting timing as this case came today. Let me say that this has held up wonderful after the 6 months. I've actually also had the flip cover, so that it's been on and off. This one gives like absolutely no protection except for the screen. But this one, the feel, I'm just gonna have to give this one to this on the way you hold it. Spec did exactly what they were trying to do perfectly. They made a perfectly ergonomic case with grip on the edges, so you can hold it with one hand in public just fine. You probably will not drop this if you're holding it, firmly. No slipping around, none of that funny business. However, the buttons are tactile on this still, but with the actual buttons on the frame and the tactility of them, I'm going to have to give that to them. But the overall feel definitely goes to the spec. It fits perfectly in the hand. It doesn't add very much weight to the phone. It does give it a little extra width, as you can see right there. It's a slimmer case, but it gives it some extra width in the dimensions there. But looks, is this even a question, guys? No, it is not. The Spigen definitely wins this one, and I guess we could put this one in there too. The Spigen definitely wins this. As you can see, like the Samsung Galaxy flip cover, this doesn't really count because it's a Samsung made case and it's supposed to replace the back plate. But this has actual cutouts for the camera and the flash, which is, I actually love that. It makes it look like it's meant to be on the phone. It just looks really natural, whereas this has just one big oval cutout for the camera and the flash. And the grills are just they're small, and sound comes out perfectly on this. This charger, however, is only, I think, is made specifically for the Samsung out-of-the-box charger. As you can see there, it's kind of small, but this one is bigger. The looks obviously go to this one because it's got the matte black finish on the back, and it's got the champagne gold around the edges. For what came in the box, I'm gonna give this one to Spigen because they gave you some goodies in here. You get a jelly bean pack, which is meant for these home buttons right here. You're just gonna have to fit that on, and everything will be fine once you fit that on. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity, so that's wonderful. The box is also so much nicer than this spec one. I don't have that with me, but You just got to take my word for it. All it comes with is a warranty manual. This has instructions, the Jelly Bean buttons, and a certificate of authenticity. So these cases are both, they're honestly wonderful. I'm just gonna flick this one out of the way because it's not even really a case. Both of these cases are really wonderful, but if you're someone who is just kind of an everyday user, they might drop their phone on occasion, in school or, at work or in the street or wherever, this case is definitely the way to go. I've never dropped it, but it just has, and I can already tell, it has a more solid feel to it and a more protective feeling for it. Whereas this one, it feels nice, but it's just, you can tell in the look it's not as protective. This does have tabletop protection, which is wonderful. This one's tabletop protection is so much more prevalent, which is why the case is wider. But I mean, if you're someone who appreciates the the slim and the sleek, the square design, you're definitely going to want to go with this case. Also, I just wanted to mention this really quick, is that the branding just looks so wonderful on the Neo Hybrid. It's got the Spigen down at the bottom. It picks up a nice glare, And on the other side of this phone, we have the Neo Hybrid, which is the style of the case, obviously, kind of engraved right onto the plastic, and it just looks wonderful. So, for me, I'm gonna have to give this case the 1-up, just because it looks nicer. It looks like an awesome case, really, with especially the champagne gold. You can get infinity white, red, yellow, and slate, I believe. I just wanted the champagne gold. And you can also replace the frames around here if you were to break it or just kind of want, a new color and want to toss things up a little bit. But I'm running on. I prefer this case. So would anyone who prefers style over protection. If you prefer protection, this is, the completely correct way to go, unless you want an outer box, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm rambling on. Thanks for watching. It's been Alex. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and leave any suggestions in the comments below. Yeah, here thanks. You can see my wonderful sticker skills with the jelly beans. Thanks, Spigen. And thanks, Alex. You messed that one up. There you go. Thanks for watching.